Hello there, this is Serena Carcasole from Virtual Business Solutions on Demand. Today I'm going to go over a few website tips for a great lead generating and list building website. This is targeted not only to virtual assistants and health coaches and wellness professionals, it's really works for any online professional. So to start with, I'm going to direct this towards virtual assistants. And an important feature that is on your website is to have, a detailed, a great menu bar that is specific to helping whoever comes to your website. You want to be able to make things easy for them. So the main components of a menu bar should be access to your homepage, access to learn about you and your company, your services, testimonials, a huge one. Testimonials so important. If you have a portfolio, that'd be great also. An FAQ is it really depends on your business, and it doesn't necessarily have to be on the menu bar. It can be a sub menu or it can be elsewhere. But if your menu bar has the space, then sure, why not? You can add it. Resources are great too. People come to your website and they learn more than what they're actually coming from. It'll give them an opportunity to come back for more. In another video, I'll discuss what you could do with those resources to earn some passive income. Also, your blog, you should be blogging. If you're not, you better start because blogging is an important part of marketing your business and getting return visitors. Normally, you don't make a sale on your first try. Usually, it takes 5 to 10 times to be in what they call someone's face in order to turn to a sale. So blogging is one way to take advantage of that feature. To take advantage of promoting to someone that could turn to a client. So blog with great articles that are specific to helping the type of clients that you serve. And your contact information. Make it easy for them. Don't make it difficult. You can even put it in the top bar here, where in this blue area where I have it here. I haven't added it yet because this is a website that I'm just redeveloping for myself, and I haven't been able to add all the pieces yet. So just to give you an example, I'll have another example to show you, and easy, ways to follow you, social media. Connect your Facebook, your Twitter, all the Instagram, Pinterest, whatever it is that you're focusing on. Make sure you have that easy access in multiple areas of your website. So as I go down here, normally you should have it a little bit higher up, but an opt-in bar. Opt-in is so important. You should have opt-ins all over your web page, all over your website. Sorry, not just a bar on the front page. Various ways, pop-ups, bar at the top or the bottom of your page, on your sidebar, below your blog post. So I'll show you that in a few minutes on another website. But again, I've not finished setting this up, so I don't have it on this particular website. So I'll show you on a few others. So here I have a opt-in, before they get to scroll down and really see other things. It's important to capture leads. It's important to grab information from from people so that you have access to contacting them. If they come to your website and they disappear, if you don't generate a lead by capturing their email, then you could be losing a potential client. So if you captivate them enough to want to sign up, now you have a way to prospect with them by sending follow-up series of emails. Now that's a totally different video, but just to give you a little bit of information, you want to be able to contact them back and forth as much as possible. And when I say as much as possible, I don't mean overly, or you don't want to just contact them and say thanks for signing up. I want you to be my client. A follow-up series of emails that will actually give them information and learn more about you and your expertise, and make them feel comfortable and to know that you're knowledgeable enough to work with them, to work for them. Which sorry, I don't mean work for them in a sense. Nobody's an employee anymore, but in a sense where that they can hire you for their services. Again, this is related to the virtual assistant industry as a VA. But it could be for other services also. So I list, my services. I like to make it so that clients when they come, or sorry, prospects come to your website, they know what you have to offer without having to dig in too deeply, without having to read the entire web page, or go through many pages to really figure it out. You really have, maybe 10 seconds before someone decides they want to continue to learn more about you. So, being as descriptive as possible along with images is very important. It used to be that scrolling images was worked well for conversions, but in reality now they actually don't. They're distracting. So I don't recommend scrolling images on your website. As soon as they come to your website, I recommend that you keep it as clean as possible, so that they're actually reading the content and wanting to learn more. So as we scroll down here, then you pull them in. So no welcome to my website. Stay away from that as a title, a headline when they come to your website. Pull them in. Whether you're asking a question or making a statement, pick on their pain point, and that'll attract them to want to read more. So you have a little bit of content here, and then you have a read more, or tell me more, or whatever it is. Don't go directly just to contact, because again, you want them to filter through your website and to learn more about you before they contact you. Chances are they won't contact you just by reading a headline. So, linking your web pages to other pages on your website is very important. So you're here, you've got your tell me more. Before you go, before you go to that, I like to add a little bit more. So I also add the free consultation, and then, a few more points here. And testimonials. So it's great to have it on the front page of your website also. So I have 2 video testimonials, which is really important. It's not only great to have testimonials from your clients in text format, it's fantastic to have videos. So asking your long-term clients, asking clients that that may feel comfortable, that already do video, ask them to do some video testimonials for you. Get into the habit of asking them often, because that's something I'm not very good at. I would probably have a lot more, but whatever you can get is great. So having video testimonials is fantastic, and of course text testimonials. And get testimonials for various services if at all possible. If you are doing websites, and then you're also doing technical support, and you're also doing administrative support, or maybe consulting, or coaching, whatever the case is, whatever it is that you're offering, you want to ask for testimonials in different areas of the work you do. So not just, the same testimonials for one service. If you have a portfolio, I like to add a portfolio at the home page, at the front if possible, and then of course you have your portfolio page. So this is my portfolio for some websites that I work on. And then you don't have to have your articles. Actually, I probably might consider removing this at the bottom. I'm not 100% sure yet. Again, less distraction, more about pulling them in to want to learn about you. If you feel that you have some great articles, and they're not all old and outdated, and they're more current, and you're updating them often, then it's okay to have a few articles at the front of your web page, so that they can, again, want to learn more about you, and want to continue to learn about you. But don't overdo it. And again, if you're not writing often enough, or if they're outdated, like if the topics are totally off topic to what the services that you have to offer, then I wouldn't put them at the front page. Again, a free consultation at the front, at the bottom, is important. Contact information as much as possible. And I didn't fill out this area, but anyways, a little tidbit, maybe a service, maybe it could even be an affiliate link to something that you love to recommend. Whatever it is, you have lots of ideas there. Important to have terms and conditions and privacy policy disclaimers. Very important to have that on your website, not only for to let your clients know what they are, but also for search engine optimization. Also, it's actually important to have your design by, if you need to add that, make sure links open up on a separate page, that they do not open up on the same page, because that's one, not good for SEO, and two, you don't want to direct people off your website. You want them to stay on your website. So make sure that if there's any designed by links on the bottom, that it's not opened, that it opens in a new window. Again, your following, your social media, etc. So this distinctly talks about your homepage, things you should have on your homepage. One more tip is all pages should lead to another page. So starting from your homepage. So learn more as much as possible, as many options as you can give to tell them to learn more. Take them, to learn more about you and to learn more about the services you offer. In regards to your testimonials, the more the merrier. So put as much as possible on there. And as I have here, I have multiple testimonials, and I just add them whenever I can remember to add them, and I keep adding them over the years, and newer ones at the top, older ones at the bottom, etc. I'm going to show you another website here, which is my clients, one of my long-term clients. This here, just to show you what I was talking about when it comes to opt-ins, having it multiple places throughout your website is important. So here's a pop-up. This is a pop-up which some people find very annoying, but actually, believe it or not, they convert. And that's what's important, is converting. So it does convert. So having a pop-up is definitely going to help you and is great. So whatever you do, have a pop-up, whether you like it or not, because it does convert and it works. And then, of course, you're, under bar opt-in at the top of the page as much as possible. On this website here, I actually have it at the bottom also. We add it also at the bottom here. And then heading over to her blog, I'm going to show you where, so I have it on a sidebar too. We've created it for the sidebar. And then going into a blog post, if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see again at the bottom that there's another opt-in. And it's all the same opt-in right now. We're using the same opt-in, but you could have multiple opt-ins. And actually, it's pretty good to have multiple opt-ins. If you have multiple types of services, you should have opt-ins for different types of services. So you would have them on different pages of your website. As an example, if you offer WordPress support, you could give some WordPress tips. And on that WordPress service page where you talk about providing the service, or maybe when you're doing, if you have some blog articles on WordPress, you could have that particular opt-in on those specific pages or posts. Then if you have another one on social media, the same thing. You could do an opt-in on social media, and you could do the same thing by putting either, on the specific pages, the service pages, or on the posts that are social media related, as an example. So to recap today's tips, make sure you have plenty of opt-ins throughout the website for lead generation and list building. Make sure you have your contact information readily available and easy to find. Social media links throughout the web pages, testimonials, plenty of testimonials. If you can get video testimonials, are even better, along with your portfolio and your service listing. Blogging is a must, and social media. Sorry, I may have said that, but if I didn't, social media, make sure you have your social media links so they can find you in social media also. So I hope these tips helped you today with building your website.